Them lies, but you gotta make it, cause you gotta preach it, that's every time.
Yo guys, Sid okay, coming at you with a quick tutorial on how you can get a more up-to-date version of Call of Duty Mobile for the PC port, which of course is the Chinese version. Now this particular thing right here is outdated, I keep meaning to get rid of it. However, we've got this called Wii game right here, which naturally is like a launcher with Call of Duty Chinese Mobile, whatever you want to call it, ported into it as a cloud, and with its more up-to-date counterpart, so it'd actually be playable. Now, if you're wondering when you guys can download it, I have dumped the exe in my Discord server, which you can find here, and I'll be putting a link to this in the description, so you can obviously download it there. Now, this of course will save you trying to read the Chinese language on their actual website and getting mixed up, because there is two different versions. I've just gone by the one what works for me, like myself, on Windows 10. So, nonetheless, we're going to just quickly launch it. Obviously click yes. Now obviously the link I've dumped it in here is an install version, so it will just auto download what it needs. If you've already got a Chinese version of COD Mobile, it will just dump it onto like into that, so you can run it off that and have the files already. So it's got to wait for this to load. So we've got two different options here. We've got the QQ account and WeChat. Now I use WeChat, so right now I'm going to get my phone, then open up WeChat, and then I can scan it, which is basically all you need to do. You just scan it from your phone, and it will just log you in, like so. Then I'm going to click agree and accept and continue. Then allow. Obviously you guys aren't going to see what's on my phone, but then of course it's popped up on the screen with a little tick, so you guys can see that it's accepted that I'm using WeChat. I just simply have to wait for it to load. There we go. Now bear in mind this is a launcher, so it'll come with a bunch of different games and everything else. Just a matter of trying to remember where to go and in Chinese, so bear with me. So it will start you on here, which is like their little store thing. What you need to be doing is going left, and it's going to pick up straight away that I've already got the game installed, everything else, and what version it is. It will always forever update it. Then what you're going to need to do is click on this in the bottom right, and it should attempt to launch. Then obviously depending on what you've used, whether it be on iOS or Android for your account purposes, you'd click and click this in the left. So as I'm using an Android phone, I'm clicking Android. Now I've got to wait for a few dozen years for it to load. May need to click it again. I think by the looks of that you have to click it a second time. First time to accept what device you're running it off, and the second time for it to actually load. As you can see, it's loading the game there. Now bear in mind, as it is a Chinese port, it does naturally take a while to load. Doesn't matter what device you're on, whether you're on Windows 10, Windows 11, what hardware you've got, it will naturally take a while, especially with its new update being on the cloud. So as you can see, it's loading absolutely fine. obviously with its update, and it's something I didn't do because I did so much of it, I just wanted to get it to work again, is when you do get an updated version, you're going to have a bunch of the files what need to be re-downloaded with their updated counterparts to actually make sure they're updated, which I don't get why the game doesn't just put out a giant update with the update itself. Like, yeah, it might take longer to do, but instead of having individual ones and having to have the game loaded, it would make it more conventionally convenient and easy. So, but yeah, when you do get into it, guys, especially with the updated version, I can guarantee, like every other game, when you've loaded the game, you've got to leave the game open whilst it installs its individual files. Then once it's done that, you'd be able to play. I did look at this recently. They have added a lot more maps to the game. They've added different game modes, so on and so on. They've added one new game mode, about 10 new maps. And there is seasonal based stuff. Like during that season or during that week, you get something like maybe shipment 10v10. At the moment, it's got all three. It's got express 10v10, shipment 10v10, and rust 10v10. Like, I believe until the end of next week at the time of recording this. And at the time of recording this, it is the 29th of June 2024. So by the end of like this time next week, them 3 game modes would be like sort of off that highlighted list or playlist of what people would be able to play. Just got to wait for this to finish loading. It's going to take its time, obviously. It's trying to catch up because I only played it once a couple of days ago just to see if it would work and get it to work again. Apologies if this is taking a while, I forgot how long this actually takes to do. Just going to prolong the video whilst I wait for it to do its thing. And just throwing it out there, guys, if anyone does play it and wants to play with myself or even Vortex, because we do hop on it from time to time, obviously just add us as a friend once you've loaded in the game. It is a faff to try and add someone as a friend, and it's not something I remember off the top of my head, to be fair, but of course, if you do figure it out, just send us a friend request. My username on here is the same as my usual channel, it's just CDogBruv. Vortex, I believe, has 2 or 3, I'm not 100%. I know he's got one called F7 Vortex for when I was running the team. He's got one just called Vortex HD, which was his original but lost. So with that being said, I don't know if he have to make a new one or not. He's had a rebrand of channel, but yeah, just throwing that out. Alright, we're making progress. It seems to be going a bit quicker. No, just as I said that before, when, you know, as I was mentioning about, you've got to have the game open for it to download all its updates. This may be updating itself in one go. I'm not entirely sure. So as you can see, it's finally loaded. Just gotta wait for it to boot its screen. Now it's initializing or finalizing its download or update. There we go. As you can see, it's all done. And a lot of it's changed. Obviously, I've still got these little message things I need to zoom through. I did delete a bunch of them before, as they were really irrelevant. As you can see, it only does so many at a time, which really does baffle me to say the least. And funny enough, it does work with controller. I'm just throwing that out there. Obviously, my profile's updated. But if you ever want to figure out how to add me, obviously my profile's right here. I don't actually remember where the hell you go for friends list. I know these are your games. On here, I think it's the third one, which shows you know. The second one down. Once you click on the friends icon here, shows you your friends list. As you can see, vortexes there as well. I believe you go in here to add friends. I'm not 100% know if you guys do figure it out. Obviously my profile's there. Once you're in here, you've got a bunch of different game modes. It's currently on season 3. And it's even got a battle royale and zombies mode as well, which is nice. I'm currently level 72. Bunch of random shit to claim. And obviously I've got over downloads going. I've still got them to do, as you can see, which funny enough is nearly done. There's always that one. Still got all them to do. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you found this useful, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, guys, peace.